Hello everybody, welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and today we are going to play some Netrunner. Yeah, we sure are. We're gonna toss that. And we get a worse hand. Okay, well, let's see what we can make happen. Alright, so we have an ice on the remote and an ice on R&D, not surprising. Not a good money start for us, but I think we can recover. We just need to find the Proco pretty rapidly. So this, I have queued up my potential decks for Crown of Lasers and the main event, and we're gonna play them. That's what we're gonna do today. Did I get disconnected? Alright, let's draw. Let's draw again. Oof, we're in a rough spot. As Ulysses Everett McGill would say. We're in a tight spot. Let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw once more. Sweet. Sweet Jeebus. Okay. We're in business. 33 cards left to draw. Alright, we're gonna pawn this. Alright. Yeah, well, let's go see what this upgrade and stuff is on R&D. This is probably going to be like a Mosvingo right here. Okay, and Bay Grid. I mean, not surprising. Probably just get a credit here. Alright, so they're trying to make sure that we're actually getting the Builder of Nations tax. So we're going to need to be somewhat limited on how many runs we make. I'm guessing since they're not super concerned, they might go for a Masscom here. Yeah, I'm guessing it's going to be a Masscom. Yeah, okay. So let's draw a card. Let's draw another card. Let's hit HQ. I want to see what's going on. Let's get these out. We can pawn the Parisia next turn. Public support. Yeah, this is like a grind out deck. Interesting. They might also be doing the like government takeover business. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the Stargate down. Oh, we're probably going to have to deal with an Odadua, so the Hunting Grounds is definitely a good squeeze. How's everybody doing? Alright, let's draw. Let's go ahead and get out of cache. We're gonna install a Cyber Cipher, and we're gonna put it on R&D. Then probably just get a credit. I don't know what they're going for. And then let's Stargate. So we lose the stim hack here. Alright, so we'll pitch one SSL. We don't have enough clicks to get both. So we're gonna run archives and get one. So they just drew the hedge fund. They now have the SSL in their hands. I kind of want to see if they use a Red Planet Couriers here. Alright, so let's math this out. What is our play? I think our best play is probably gonna be to pawn something. Probably pawn this mem chip. No. Who? Pawn this Cyber Cipher. Pop this boy. And then compile into server 1. So let's click that. We're gonna go into the heap to get Cyber Cipher on server 1. And then we're also going to install Chameleon and name Barrier. So now we've got a bunch of stuff that we need to be able to get in there, and we did it all with compile. Yeah! This feels very good. There's the Orion. Is that an O to do it? No, it's a Mazvingo. Alright, so we actually can't get in there. That's tough. We gotta get David out, right? I wonder what this is. Guess there's one way to find out, right? So let's go ahead and draw. Alright, so we gotta go get that. Yeah, we're in a tough spot. But I don't think it's, like, untenable. I mean, but we have money, right? I mean, that's something we can try, Otrakun and David. Yeah, I mean, we obviously have to contest this, so we're gonna need 4 cards, right? Actually, I guess a much better thing to do is to Stargate and see what we hit. I love how many installs. Alright, so that's game. Because now we can't get in. So basically our option is to try to peel 2 agendas out of HQ, because we're not getting through that now. Yeah, I mean, I think this type of shaper can create a really devastating late game, which we were very close to doing here. However, I think people know what you're about when you're on Haley. So So people just go as fast as they possibly can. This is a good opener. I'll keep it. Good luck, have fun. All right, so let's do one of these. And let's get our drip going. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. So I think one of the biggest issues with Shaper is that you can definitely get put into those situations where you just don't have what you need at the right time. But when things come together in those styles of Shaper builds, they like really come together and you have this incredible like vice. I think the biggest thing is, I think that there is definitely a strong Haley deck that will be a big contender at Worlds, and in a really skilled player's hand, it's probably going to rise to the top of like the top 8. There'll probably be 1 or 2 with various tech cards in the top 8. But I think for the vast majority of people, it's going to be the deck to beat that people bring, but then everybody is practiced against it in the middle tables because they're expecting to be against it. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, so that's a sales team. So we can't contest though. So we'll just get more drip going, I guess. So now we're dripping 6 credits a turn. So at least it's a sales team and not a Nisei. Oh, actually. Let's see if we can go in there and get that grid. Sure, let all subroutines fire. So they're probably going to go for the class act here. Oh no, they went for the daily casts. Surprising. This is very, very, very bad because things are going to get out of hand pretty rapidly here. Yeah, this is going to be bad. We need to just, like, rip through our deck to find our breakers. Luckily, we are dripping some credits as we do so. I'm guessing this is a border control behind it. Yeah, this is going to be not good. Oh, man. Tough day of testing here. We gotta just get rid of the Amakua. I'm guessing that this is gonna be like a border control behind it. Yep. Nice. Yeah, we're in bad shape, kids. I guess I might need to consider going up to like double breakers, right? See, when I play this style of Lacosta stuff, I don't usually get this early lockout that other people seem to be able to maintain. Yeah, that's game. Alright, so let's switch over. So we've got one loss each with my my runner decks. So I'm working on a fake points deck. This is a good starting hand. Good luck, have fun. Utilizing the new agenda. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, Otrakun, new deck. Serious deck testing time. Exclusive party. Is this going to be like a Comet deck? That would be interesting. Alright, so let's score this. We're going to bounce the news team back to hand. So they're probably, yeah, they're going to do it. This is going to be like a gang sign build. Exciting. I really hope they get that news team. Yeah. Take the news team. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's put a Vitruvius out and see what happens. Because it's certainly safer out than in our hand. Probably going to trash both Game Changers if they see them. Which is tough but fair. I wonder if they'll trash this. They do. So we are eating up a fair amount of their credits here. I wonder if they will go for the Vitruvius, okay? So here I think we're going to draw. Let's see if they get a Mega Pre. Alright, so let's go R&D, HQ. So you have to be careful here with Leela. Leela's a tough one. We need to feed Leela a couple more points. Fake points. Let's draw once. Let's put Rashida out. Let's put a Fairchild 2 in front of it. How's everybody doing? What are other people testing? Let me know what you're working with. Come on, run the news team. You know you want to. Yeah! Back to 0. So now our game changers are biotics. Or a little bit better than biotics. So one of the big things is this deck that I'm playing right now does have C-Source and Exchange of Information. So I think we can try to slow roll the global food. Well, not slow roll. This turn we'll advance it twice and, like, IPO. Unscheduled maintenance is an interesting choice. The vanillas are gear check, so unfortunately their time has passed us. So our biggest dream here is that we don't draw into another agenda, or if we do, it's like a domestic sleepers. But we have to go for it. We'll draw some cards to hedge our bets a little bit. So here, let's get rid of the Mega Pre, one of the Fairchilds, and the Game Changer, and one of the Architects. Oh, Mark, yeah. How is that working out? I experimented with that a fair bit on my stream, and I just wasn't really able to get there. So I'm really curious, like, what success other people have been having with it. Now, if this person drops a turntable, the degree to which we are super fucked is so high. But people who don't have turntable, we're in pretty good shape. So we're just going to keep drawing here. Because we want the C-Source. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull a Game Changer out of the trash. Because now it's worth 2 points. We're going to draw 2 cards off of it. We don't have anything for them to steal, and we're just going to put the Fairchild 2 on R&D. We'll get rid of the ones that they can break pretty easily. It's really pretty remarkable the different paths to victory that this type of deck offers now that you have the Mega Pre, just to make it so that you have like another 2-point agenda. That addition of that fake 2-point agenda really changes the game and makes this deck a lot more versatile in how it can close. Alright, so if I math this right, I think we can win here off of the other Game Changer. We're going to put this down. We're going to go advance, advance, and score it. They're going to get all their accesses, and then we're going to just click it to turn it into the 7th point. What do y'all think of today's title? I think it's pretty good. And then we go boop. Alright, now let's try my other Corp deck, which is a Lacosta Rush deck. Let's mulligan. I want the opening scarcity, especially against a kit, where they're going to be leaning on probably a lot of individual resources, because I'm a terrible monster. Let's put this on R&D. Let's put nothing on HQ, and then... Yeah, that feels great. I mean, they had to pay, but that does feel super bad for them, right? Yeah, let's get the Rashida in there. Let's see if we can burn it out. Let me take a look at this. I've got Otrakun. I've got that queuing up in the other window. We'll jump into it after this game and we'll take a look. Okay, so Ngolo as they're restricted. I'd say that's pretty reasonable. I mean, Rozeki does help Kit. Kit should have 12 influence, gang. Coming in hot, burning up resources. I mean, but they can recover pretty quickly, right? It's a nice build. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there, and let's put that in there, and let's just start doing our thing, right? So, in a lambless world, Endless Eula gets a lot better, right? And Bachlan gets better. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely correct. Well, we gotta just let him in here. So there's a chance that Scarcity is gonna get cleared on HQ if they decide to run there. I mean, not a chance. If they run HQ, it's guaranteed that it's getting cleared. But yeah, I don't think they're willing to risk like a snare hit because they don't yet know how spiky we are or are not. Yeah, so the real advantage of the Lacosta grid is it lets you never advance like every single card, and they don't know if it's a Rashida, they don't know if it's an NGO, they don't know if it's an agenda, so you can just continually make that play over and over and over again, and it's really taxing if you can keep drawing into installables. I don't think I res here. Scoring this corporate sales team is too good for us, for me to use all that money on Endless Eula. I'll res it this turn. Because now, that's just... I mean, they're going to get 2 back, so it's going to effectively cost them 4, but they need to have the 6 in order to be able to break it, which they don't. So now that's just sitting heavy on our R&D. Let's get the Bio Vault in there. And let's just click for some money. Because now we're just gonna keep jamming cards in there. This is exactly what we wanted. Because now they've gotta burn up a bunch of cash. I'm gonna res here. Burn up their ability. So they actually have to use the 7 credits here for Anansi. Oh, they're gonna jack out because they are worried. They know they won't be able to trash everything anyway. So they just use the Stim Hack to basically get 2 free credits with Cyberdelia. They used it as a weird kind of econ card. Alright, let's just keep moneying up. Now we have double drip because they're drawing for cards with Proco. This Rezeki, and the fact that Kit natively only really needs 1 breaker, especially in the early mid to late game, makes her the shaper that can most easily fit Rezekis without like having to build like a weird rig around it, because you know, if your influence is on Spoon, you can like survive on a single Ngolo for like a really long time, right? I'll let them in. They're not going to be able to trash everything. They have to decide whether they want the Bio Vault, and if they do the Bio Vault, they can't get the Lacosta grid. Let's draw once. Let's put Rashida in, and let's get a buck. Yeah, we are really draining them their ability hard here. Corp's in a great place right now, right? All right, we need to get the DNA tracker on R&D. Because we need to slow them down a little bit. We're certainly getting a lot of money. Yeah, they're going to try to lock us, which is, you know, tough but fair. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go like that. We're going to go like that. And we're going to hope we can hold for a turn. Because I think we can, just because of how many cards they currently have versus this Anansi. And with the IP block out in front, that they'll only be able to change once. I always look at these kit decks and I get so excited because I love the idea of kit, right? Like, if you can only get set up, she would be so cool. Alright, I think I just end it now. So they don't get any Cyberdelia bonus, and it also costs them a card. We have a lot of money. We still have a pretty strong chance of just getting eaten off of R&D, though, which is not ideal. Takabi is a great choice to shore up the biggest problem with Ngolo, right? We are working hard. They are going to try to lock us super duper hard. Fingers crossed, everybody. All right, I think we need to be getting the IP block on R&D. Oh! Yeah, I don't think I don't think we're going to be able to hold here. I think. Actually, I don't think that they're going to be able to get in this run. And that's pretty good for us. Even one turn off of their shenanigans is going to be pretty good. Alright, so we're going to put... I'm going to just put this into the server and advance it twice so that we can bio-vault when they spend all of their money to get through here. So this is going to be all their money. And then we're going to res this. And we're going to say, please leave. So that's... Oh, that's in the wrong server. Hey, Andrew. Oh, man. I think they're more or less guaranteed to get an agenda this turn. I think we lose. Because EULA taxes regardless of whether or not there's a bunch of other cards in the server or not. Just trying it out. You're gonna let it all fire. Yeah, I don't think we're making it out of this one, kids. Doesn't help. This is gonna be so snug. There's no way. The Eula could be a Fairchild. Could be Fairchild 3. It could be Surveyor. That's weird. All right. Let's see if they hit that GFI. I was gonna say, I can't remember if we pitched any agendas. I can't believe we won that. Good game. All right. Let's try the shape. Let's shape it up a little bit more. Who is texting me? Jeez. Andrew, by the way, I know you're a big baseball fan. Do you own a Switch by any chance? I saw that there's a big baseball sim called, what is it called? Something baseball, but it's not branded MLB. It doesn't have the license. Super Mega Baseball, that's what it's called. But apparently it's really good. It's just you create a fake team type of deal. Why is everybody on Builder of Nations? All right, let's start building it up. Alright, well, we definitely got to get rid of that, right? So let's stim hack into there. Let's go get Chameleon. And also pull Leprechaun out of our hands. We lose a daily cast, which stinks. But is not the worst. Another one? Okay. So that's the kind of fight it's gonna be? Hostile? Let's run server 2. Let's run this bad boy. Let's get a Parisia out. Oh, is it an upgrade? No. All right. We need to set up the Stargate, right? We haven't been getting very lucky with like our clone ship draw order. Let's put down something that doesn't really like tip our hands too much. Having a lady down doesn't tip our hand very much. What is going on? What is that, like a Sandberg? Alright. Let's poke around a little bit. I want to see what's going on. A dome, okay. Is this going to be another dome? What a wild world we're in here. Is this going to be like a Kronos project? Yeah, I mean, I guess sometimes you just lose to people playing Snares and Breach Domes in Builder of Nations. This is going to be like a... this is going to be like a Cerebral Overwriter. Come on. We're going to run out of cards, though, which is a problem. Hello, Mojo Flow. Alright, so... we need to poke around a little bit. Yeah. Us still having no agendas does not bode very well with only 9 cards remaining in the stack. Builder of Nations is certainly of extraordinarily strong counter against Shaper that likes to install a lot of cards. And then now I'll put the lady back so that we can cycle it back through. So we're on the board, which feels pretty good. So we know this person is playing snares, so we need to be wary of that. We need to try to make 2 runs every turn, and we need to find the agendas before we run out of cards. Oh, we could die. Oop, they're drawing for it. Okay, it does not look like they found what they were looking for. I love the combination of Brahmin and Lady. It feels very good. Alright, so let's go into R&D. Let's use Hunting Grounds. Let's break that. Let's put Lady back on top. Let's hit HQ. Let's hit HQ again. We've got to really try to maximize the accesses. We are also somewhat like recharging hit points here. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. I mean, that's good, though. You deciding that you want to do it that way, that helps us. So let's go ahead and run R&D. We're going to break that for 3. Because we just need one more strike to win. Let's go ahead and check server 8. It's probably going to be like a snare. Okay. You can have the money. And then let's hit HQ. Let's fully break Mosvingo. Put David back on top. And that's game. Alright, so we've gotten 2 games in as Shaper, as like against 2 different like wild Builder of Nations decks. So our court game, our runner games are like cursed right now, which is fine. But yeah, runner testing not looking great. What runners are people liking for Worlds? What do we think? I've also got this very angry boy here. This feels great. Let's do that. Good luck, have fun. We're gonna put the news team out like a Rashida. Then we'll put gonna take the tags instead. Straw. So we're going to try to score the Mega Pre-qualifier so that we can then, or just let them have it, I guess. Let's draw 2 cards. So part of the reasons why I added the exchange of information into this build is because people were not respecting my deck and were just like eating the tags. So, you know, when that happens, you gotta punish people for it. This is probably... We just gotta get like a 1-pointer scored. Let's draw. Let's gain a credit, an IPO, and then we're gonna have to ditch something. So let's ditch the Game Changer for now. We are having the thing that is like the enemy of this deck, which is we're drawing the GFIs early. But Rob has shown no fear and is not clearing tags. So he's gonna say no thanks. Yeah, sure. Spend all your money. So we're probably gonna do the draw here. See if we can get the Sea Source. This is gonna be tough though, because things are looking pretty grim. Did he run last turn? No, he didn't. Okay. So we are at 4 points with 2 1-point scores, which feels really nice. I guess we're going to have to get rid of an archived here. Takes the tags. taking of the tags feels very good. Because now we can do a hot swap. I think we gotta force. I think we have to force him to clear those tags. This is going remarkably well, I would say. So now there's 4 tags. So now we're going to archive for the exchange, and then we're going to exchange. We won! Exchange of information, baby. People are like, no, I'll just eat those news team tags. And then this is a way to punish them, especially since you generate more agendas that are worth more points. Just throw some stuff out there. See what happens, right? Good luck, have fun. Draw some cards. Alright, I forgot to put a Rashida down. Mystic Mamie, Mamie has interesting synergy with Nat. Let's go HQ. Let's go out in a remote. And let's go R&D, and then we'll ditch the game changer for now. Yeah, let's just keep putting stuff out, see what happens. I do want to score this Vitruvius soon. Someday. Just all these little positive tempo things, right? Ooh, and I think that's the other domestic sleepers. Alright, I gotta stop putzing around and I gotta actually score this. So we're gonna ditch that and that and that. So they have 3 agendas in their score area. So here's a mega pre-qualifier. We'll draw some cards. There's the news team, which they have to take as a negative point, because otherwise it's 2 tags. So they're at 1 agenda point with 5 things in their score area. Seems good. Okay. So let's go ahead and put Mega Pre-Qualifier into the new remote. Let's make sure there isn't a clot in the bin. Let's archive for Game Changer. Play Game Changer. Advance, advance, advance. Score. Draw 2 cards. No, that's not right. All right, there we go. So they're gonna have to get out Amakua. So now they gotta go get MK if they have it, which they don't. So let's go ahead and put a Giordano Memorial Field. And then let's go ahead and put the GFI. So the Giordano Memorial Field is going to go into server 9. And that's going to go into server 9. So now they're going to need to spend 10 to access this GFI, which then sets up our exchange play. And it also sets them back pretty significantly. With regards to money. That's probably not going to happen now. We don't need the architect. I guess the biggest thing here is they're pretty under the gun. So we really just need to kind of bait them into making a run. So to that end, I want to draw into something like a Domestic Sleepers and install Advance It twice, like it's a... Let's draw. Let's do Server 9. Let's put that in there. Things are getting tight. This is exciting stuff. Oh, I didn't check out the list. I mean, this looks pretty strong. Let me see. I think the Aesop's engine is the right way to go. I just think Reaver Shop, like, it's so MU hungry, right? Like, you have 2 Leprechauns, but, man, like, these decks are so MU hungry. That's the biggest problem that I have in testing them. I think the core looks good as long as you find the tools to get your MU out super fast, right? That's going to be the biggest problem. But the core looks good. I like Reaver for some passive draw. I like the Deus Ex include as kind of a catch-all as your David replacement. Okay. So let's advance, and then IPO. I also just get nervous because it means that a single SDS can really ruin your day, or if somebody's on like batty Tithonium shenanigans. Now, if they don't contest this, we just win. And they need 14 credits. Yeah, the other day I had somebody batty Tithonium my only breaker that could break Tithonium, which was sitting on Leprechaun with my other breaker, with my Cyber Cipher. It was not great. That's what we're going to say. Alright, and that's all she wrote. There's the G of 5 for the final 3 points. Good game. Here, let's give it a go. If you don't mind. I'm gonna... Let's take this. Let's open up a little woo window. A woondu. And let's do it. No feedback filter. Could end up being a problem, but we'll see. Is there a clot in here? No clot. Okay, so we're just going fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. So Breaker Suite is Blorky, MK, and is there no Chameleon in here? Not even a single Chameleon. It's a sad day. Okay, let's go ahead and tutor for MK Ultra, and then spec work it. Then let's go get rid of that Rashida. Get one of these down. I love that you can tutor for the breakers in this build. Then we're going to go get Black Orchestra, and then we're going to spec work it. And then we'll ditch the extra Aesops. Potter, just relax, man. Alright, I'm guessing there's some agendas in there, right? That's true. Alright, let's poke around in HQ. There's gotta be something in there, right? Yeah, I mean, I'll get rid of all your fast advanced tools. Tough but fair. Alright, let's go into HQ again. Please tell me you have a misdirection in here. Okay. Alright, let's think about this. They've got quite a bit of money. I don't know if we're getting in there. We can rip some Do we have a David? No, we do not have a David. So I think we're gonna go get a Deus Ex. Oh, right, we can't afford it. Let's go get a Gauss. Let's pop this. And then let's rip. We're gonna lose Gauss. This is gonna be so bad. So Gauss is gone. So Palangi is our barrier breaker now. We can dive through there if they don't find another ice to put on it. Let's hit HQ. Let's hit HQ again. Let's hit archives. All right, we are in the Wildlands, people. But we're just leveraging Wu's ability to make it so that they can't keep us off our bullshit, right? And we still do have 2 breakers waiting for us. I'm guessing they're an ice light deck, probably leaning heavily on Mythic and a few border controls, right? Let's draw. Let's hit HQ. It's this way we'll have some actual standing capital, right? Now they can still start the engine, right? And put us in a bad place pretty fast once they score that first Atlas. We're gonna have to do one more with this because I didn't actually do the thing. Even if we win this, I didn't do the thing that the deck is supposed to do at all. This is going to be like old school, like 2013 Gabe wins, where you just have a sneak door installed. Like a sneak door and a Desperado is our only 2 cards. Gosh, Desperado, how I miss you. They're overdrawing like a ton. Alright, let's draw. Let's run HQ. Just in case it's a Mausolus, we want to make sure that we have the... that's not what I meant to do. Let's hit R&D. We gotta chew up their cash, because... Oh, yeah, whatever. Fire that. The top card could always be a nice agenda. That's very bad for them. That being the only ice on R&D. So we're going to check archives, because they're going to have to pitch 2 cards here. And then... So let's draw first. Let's Stargate. Stargate's going to help us close pretty rapidly, potentially. There it is! There's the Atlas into the bin. So we can go get it next turn if they don't preemptive. Whew! Woo, lad! This is exciting. We scrapped. We certainly scrapped super duper hard here. Alright, so let's see what they put here. So it's a Mogo. So it's only a barrier. So basically what we need is we need a Deus Ex and a Palangi. So we're going to get ready to make that play next turn. They have 2 bad pubs, so it's going to cost us effectively 1 to get the Palangi down. Tutoring for the Deus Ex will cost us 2, so we need 3 credits in order to get that Atlas out of the trash there. But that is the play to close this bad boy. Because since Palangi gives the subtype after the encounter, we can't pull whatchamacallits out of it. Whatchamacallits is the technical term. We can't pull bin breakers out. Alright, so as we like to say on the internet, got him. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's go get Deus Ex. Yeah, I mean, one thing that is incredibly neat here is that we really did leverage Wu's ability to keep ourselves in that game. So that's neat, right? Let's see. I don't like this opener. Oh, that's certainly not better. Good luck, have fun. Would have liked to have... There we go, I was about to say. I would have liked to have started with, like, a vanilla. Let's get the news team out there. Otrikun, thank you very much for sharing the deck. That was really rad. Wish I could deal with this heartburn. I've been working out and trying to lose weight, and as my stomach is getting smaller, my heartburn's been getting worse. I guess because there's more pressure on my diaphragm as I'm like building muscle around it. Alright, so here comes the R&D run. Hopefully a negative point is hit here. Do that on R&D. Yes, we will pay. Let's put that out in the remote. Let's put that out in the remote because it might go completely unchecked. I mean, we can get it out there. We'll put it on server 5. So vanilla does its work. News team coming in hot. Last click. What we really need is we need the exchange. Because the exchange is what's gonna get us there, right? And probably hide the other GFI in there for now, because they're not gonna want to run there. We're probably going to get Doofed here. Oh, you can have all the bad publicity. Oh, you can have it all. All the bad publicity you want. It's all for you, baby. So they're going to come in and get that. We're here to like just kind of like squeak out a win probably against this deck. Like just barely. Oh yeah, they're certainly going to trash that. I think the C-Source plan is dead. They're going to go get that, which is fine. We want you to have it anyway. So this is where things are going to start getting a little hairy, right? Because now we're pretty significantly overextended. And we're flooded with the good agendas. I mean, if they keep whiffing on them, that's fine. We really just need to get to the point, I was going to say, where we can IPO and things are going to start going pretty good for us. Or if we could draw into our stock buyback. Probably got to get rid of... What's the worst? What's the worst case? These are all pretty worst case scenarios. Gotta get rid of something. Yeah, we're not what I would call an ideal fighting condition here. All right. If you had one turn, one chance. All right, so let's math out our turn. Let's go get a game changer. Let's play it. Let's put down... No, I don't care. Let's put down Mega Pre. Let's draw 2 cards. Let's go get another game changer. Let's advance, gain a credit, advance, and score. And then we give them 1 turn to win. They're going to just check archives and win, but, you know, anything could happen. Oh, we win. Because there's nothing for them to steal here. We tilted them with fake points. And we blinded them with science. Good game. Phew! We got there. Them not getting the turning wheel when they had such unfettered access to HQ and R&D was very tough for them. I'm really pleased with how this fake points deck is performing. Leela, our old nemesis. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Boop, and a new remote. New remote. New remote. See what happens. Vaya con Dios. Oh, it's a Vitruvius. Oh, this is good. I like when people Fisk Investment Seminar me when I'm a combo deck. It's been pretty good. We're 4-0 with this build, Chris. Hey, dog, I heard you like news teams, so we put a news team on your news team so you can news team while you news team. We gotta try to get like a 2-pointer on our side. Have to decide where they want to go. They hit the news team. They're gonna bump HQ ice. Which is fine. We really needed that 2-pointer on our side of the table. Oh yeah, come on in. We're gonna take money here because we don't want to draw into like GFIs. We're probably gonna come in again. Now that it's last click, if they hit, we will draw. And now we can rearrange our ice. To lock them out. They're also already at 5 for the purposes of Game Changer, which is pretty good. Let's draw. Vital Growth is pretty strong in this build because it gives you the money when you're doing like the combo to like keep advancing. So they'll probably just come in and click through. All 3 deuces, so we're definitely... Alright, we definitely need a purge here. Yeah, that turntable is going to be pretty brutal. So here we're probably going to stall out. Just because we're flooding up with stuff we can't score. Because what we need to be able to do is we need to be able to do double game changer and score 5 points at once. So we're gonna need 8 plus double 6. 8 plus double 6, which is 20. And we're also, of course, gonna need the other game changer in our hands. So right now, double game changer plus the archive for one of them is 3 clicks, which then gives us 12 additional clicks. That's actually very good. Because the domestic sleepers... No, we can't, because we can't score and use domestic sleepers. They'll have the chance to hit other things in turntable. And them striking any agendas. You can score all agendas simultaneously, right? Oh no, we're just going to lose right now. Good game, well played. We're living for the Proco. So we could definitely die here. Let's draw once, so at least it takes 2 punitives to kill us. But we did get the sneaky agenda that they were hoping to rush out. So that's a pretty big deal. And now we're just gonna drip up for some money. I bet you they were pretty surprised that we actually managed to get that. So next turn, I'm pretty sure we can go get that. Because we'll sure gamble, then run in, and then we can go get something and pull David out. So I guess we'll just go get cash. And we'll pull David out too. And we'll break that. We'll draw once and click for a credit. We're so dead. We're so dead. Yeah, we're so dead. Rest in peace, my beautiful Scalar. So dead. Yeah, I was gonna say they have to have it. I don't know. I'm just not feeling Shaper right now. This is a very good hand. We're going to keep this. So let's put this down. Let's go get Sahasrara. Let's install Reaver. And then let's spec work Sahasrara so it doesn't get RFG'd. And now we can start tutoring our breakers. Should probably get a leprechaun first, though. So let's go ahead. Let's go get leprechaun. So we'll have at least one of them down. Then we're going to go get MK Ultra. And then we're going to spec work it. And then we're just going to gain a buck. Ditch Black Orchestra. This is pretty tight. Let's go ahead and get the other leprechaun. Let's put that down. And let's put that down. Off turn, let's go ahead and get a Stargate. Let's Stargate. We'll click through on this one. We'll get rid of the Rashida. I mean, that doesn't really do anything to us. So let's go get an SMC. Let's host it. Let's go get misdirection. Host it. Let's put this down. Host it. And then let's clear all those tags. Let's go get Gauss. Let's Stargate. Let's ditch Project Vitruvius. And let's rejig. And let's put down something that doesn't need the strength boost. So we can still reinstall Gauss for effect on a later turn. Archive memories being used for Vitruvius here. This deck has a lot of versatility and a lot of like power flex, which I really like. Let's go see if that is in fact the Vitruvius. So let's go get that. turn that into AP. Let's break it. Yeah, we definitely want that one. Let's get rid of the Palangi. Let's get Gauss down for free. And Stargate. Get rid of the ice type we can't break yet. Yeah, I definitely think this deck needs a Chameleon. Fully break. Fully break. Stargate. I mean, again, doesn't do anything super meaningful. All right, let's scavenge. So we'll do that, and then we'll just run back in twice. They're gonna draw here. Let's just run it again and see what the top card is. I mean, we can just win next turn. Because whatever this isn't... I mean, okay, great. They did it. I mean, but that doesn't actually like win them the game. Like that's a play that feels like super nice, but it doesn't actually do anything for them. Because like this cycling of Gauss is what's killing them. All right, so we do have to ditch one, go back in, break. I did it wrong. We could have won on the earlier turn. Steal that one, go in, get the other one. Seems I'm not the only other person on the fake points plan. This deck is solid. Otrikun, like, it's good. Feels good. Like I said, high-level changes. One Palangi becomes one Chameleon to become a 5-strength Universalist Breaker in the late game. What else? I think Whistleblower might honestly be better as a Rebirth. Because then in the late game, you can switch to Haley. You can pull a Bin Breaker out of the trash and also pull Chameleon out of your hand over and over and over again. Let's give that a go. One more game, I'd say, and then we're going to be good to go for today. I have a pie to make. Bum, bum, bum. Let's mulligan. They serve similar roles, but Palangi strange or recursion, whereas Chameleon is forever, right? That's the thought process. Well, that's certainly something. Let's hit R&D and see if we can clear that. Because that's just too much money that they're gonna get off of us. Or do we just say screw it? Good. And if we're dead, we're dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't beat a turn 2 double punitive. Hey, that's not very nice. Alright, let's go get Sahasrara. Let's install Reaver. Let's spec work Sahasrara. Let's put this guy down. Because now we're moving our engine along. Let's see if we can draw into a clone chip. So we have the benefit of being 3 points up, and Dave has no friggin' clue what we're doing. Oh, that's exciting. So let's go ahead and pawn. I mean, do I just go steal that and then get a bunch of money? That extra cost on the consulting visit might save us since we have one link. Do we think they're on Neural EMP or something? I think I have to pay it in case they're on, like, Neural. Should probably rebirth soon to speed up our recovery. Let's get Leprechaun down. Let's rebirth into Haley. Do I want something like Exile? Probably Haley. So let's pawn this. Feeling very excited about what's happening here. We still haven't seen any Cyber Troopers, which is strange, because I believe we have... oh, no, we have 2X. Okay. But we can start poking around a little bit pretty soon here. Stargate's going to be our closer here. We just need Talut. We might be able to do... actually, we might be able to do like the mythical 2 Stargate turn pretty soon here. This deck is really good. Alright, so let's go. Fetch us a Stargate. Oh, right, we can't. Ha 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 ha. So let's just hit HQ. See what gets rezzed. So let's go get Chameleon out finally. We're gonna name Barrier. We will not install at this time. I don't like those snares. Okay, so we need to get Stargate down so that we can do our business. So that's what we're going to be focused on here. Yeah, now we're gonna start doing this stuff. The new card, Cyber Trooper Talut, is that card right there. Are you fucking for real right now? Oh, that's fine. That's so fine. That was the wrong choice. We need this way more than we need that. Aesops. And it set them back economically. Not a good call, I would say. Because I could still just spec work it. Is there anything we want to get back here? Let's run archives, and let's just get the other leprechaun out of the trash. So that could be an SDS, which would be pretty ruinous for us. We'll say Code Gate, because it's not breaking Trebuchet anyway. And we have a 6 strength Gauss and a 5 strength Gobbledygook. Chameleon. So, unsurprising, there is a border control here. Let's go back in. There it is. Now we have a permanent pawn target. This should be game, the way that Dave's defending it. It's probably going to be the SDS. No, but it's just the same. Good game. Well played. Wow. Ultra-kun, you did a really good job. This is really strong. And I think by leaning away from like conventional wisdoms with the Rozekis and the huge ring, you created something that's a lot more flexible. I really like that you have just a lot of draw. I think that's a really strong choice. Because it means that you can actually fight people. Like, you can meaningfully fight against Rush. And you have a lot of ways to, like, trash programs so that they don't get RFG'd. So, since you have, functionally, 9 cards, plus just installing another program over it as your last click, since you have 9 cards that trash programs, you have the ability to really tutor breakers on the fly to fight Rush. You know, and if you only need to steal 3 or 4 agendas, like losing Gauss it stinks, but it's not like the end of the world, right? I think Stargate's going to be good here. Stargate is going to be how we're going to win quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and go get MK Ultra for 1 so we don't rest in peace to a Mumbad Virtual Tour. Okay, you can keep that for now. That's what we were looking for. We wanted the AR, and now we, actually, no, it's like that. Because that's what we wanted. We wanted to find the AR but not hit an MVT. So going to get the MK and then saving the spec work for the last click prevented them from being able to do that play. We'll go ahead and get that down since we're likely to need it. I do want to get Sahasrara down sooner rather than later. So we'll probably go get Black Orchestra first click and then spec work it. Actually, you know, we're not here to not be gutsy, right? So let's be gutsy. Alright, unfortunately we're going to have to overwrite to not lose it. But we got some value out of it at least. We'll get the Reaver out before I forget about it. I love how fluid the draw engine is here. Okay, off turn. We're gonna... We're gonna pop to go get Sahasrara. And then we're gonna stall. And we're gonna install. And we're just kind of trucking along. This feels really, really good. So that is almost certainly an agenda of some kind. I think we can let it go for now, though. I'm much more concerned about what's going on R&D. So let's go take a look. I'm thinking maybe this is like a toll booth. Well, I was in the ballpark. Okay, that stinks. But we're not currently at the level where they actually are threatening the C-Source exchange, so that's very good. Oh no, but AR hits what's its nuts? The plot thickens. Alright, well, let's poke HQ. Let all subroutines fire. I think what we're probably really going to go for here is we're going to go for like a double Stargate turn to try to close. Okay, let's run server 3 and see what's there. Gonna get, like, thrown into hell here. Data loop? Alright, well, we'll pay the 3 so that we don't get the tag. And then we're gonna jack out. Let's draw. Let's install. Let's draw again. So I'm starting to flounder. Yeah, whatever the term is. Flounder. Because I am not sure where we go from here. They don't have any money sources, which is good. I guess we gotta go get Chameleon. We're gonna ditch that, host it there, and then we're gonna Stargate. No, or we're gonna break. Market forces, okay. Then we'll remove tag. I think I want to get a cash out. So we're drawing while we're going. So this is going to be a Beal. I think we're actually gonna rebirth into Jasminder so that we don't take the tag for AR, right? That's how that would work? Does Jasminder not do that? Let's go to the rules. Things are getting spooky. So we're up to 4 points in the bin. I think we can get there. It's going to be close. But I definitely think we can get there. That's a cute play. I think we need to save the clicks here. Or do we? Oh, man. Let's go get that out of archives. We don't have the tag. And I guess we have to hope we survive one more turn. This is where a clot would be super duper good, right? I'm pretty sure we have this wrapped up. Alright, I think we can afford to pawn misdirection this turn. Because this is the last turn of the game. This needs to be barrier this time. Thinking. Because we're Jasminder. Oh, we're gonna get C-sourced so bad. We're working hard out here. That's it. We couldn't quite get there. Good game, well played. Alright, everybody. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come play, hang out, and watch some Netrunner. And until we see you all again, always be running.